Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Chairman Jeffries, Mr. Mayor, for hosting us, and to all my colleagues for being here. America was attacked by a mob of domestic terrorists incited by a U.S. sitting president. Imagine that for a moment. The President of the United States of America instigated a mob to go and give a coup d'etat because he was not this egomaniac, didn't want to recognize the fact that the people of this country elected Joe Biden as President of the United States. A president whose first sacred constitutional duty is to protect our homeland from threats, both domestic and foreign. And I have been clear, every single Republican who stood by the monstrosity that is Donald Trump has blood on their hands. Trump is unhinged, and I do not want to hear one more person in power who enabled him absolve themselves of responsibility for what happened on Wednesday. So this has been a painful and cruel 4 years for our country. And this is not the first time Trump has merited calls for removal from office. But now, even with less than 2 weeks before the inauguration, we need him out. He is a threat to our national security. He is a threat to all of us. He is a threat to America. I have called for any constitutional means necessary to remove him immediately. Instead of resigning and trying to save face, like Betsy DeVos, Elaine Chao, members of his cabinet ought to be invoking the 25th Amendment. For once, do right on behalf of the American people. Don't tell me that all of a sudden you are surprised and horrified. You know from day one when he came down those stairs in his hotel what he was about. We have been warning America, and we have been warning the Republican leadership. Where were they for the last 4 years when this president separated children from their families? Where were they when this president continued to use rhetoric and hatred to divide America? And all of a sudden, they are horrified. Lindsey Graham, give me a break. But we are not holding our breath. Democrats in Congress are ready to vote to impeach. The American people deserve so much better than the gaslighting that has been propagated by President Trump and every congressional Republican who stand by his coup to undermine a free and fair election. So we are going to act next week, and we are going to impeach, and we are going to show the world that America is stronger than Donald Trump.